What's up, everybody? I'm Tyler, and this is probably about to be the most scatterbrained video you've ever seen.
When I touch my see them as scatter. Cause if I had a clutch on a magnum.
Start off, I go to the university in Cleveland, Tennessee. I'm a youth ministry major, but I think I'm going to next semester switch to double major with youth ministry and telecommunications. Like you can tell with the video editing and all that stuff, I just love it. I'll probably be helping Chad out a little bit because he's our VP, and I'll just be doing some of that stuff. I'm from Dalton, Georgia. I live in a little town called Varnell. It's right out on the outskirts of Dalton. You probably have never heard of either of those. I'm an only child. I love my parents so much. I say a lot. Dang, I'm going to notice that the whole time. I'm my only child, like I said, but I have so many close friends that it feels like I'm not an only child, which is a blessing, but also it's a curse because sometimes you just want them to leave. And at least I don't have siblings that I'm stuck with all the time. I'm the drummer. If you don't know that already, I'm going to be playing drums for CK3 this summer. I'm stoked about that. Woo! I have been the worship leader for my youth group at my church for the past 4 years now, I think, and worship and music is my passion. You can ask Chad or Philip, which it's theirs too, but I'm so passionate about it. I love it so much. I always thought God was calling me to be a worship leader my whole life or be in a band or something, but recently in December, I had this huge tugging in my heart to start a church. I always loved the state of Colorado. I always wanted to live there. It's cold. I love the cold. I love snowboarding. Snowboarding is my passion. One of them, besides worship and Jesus. But I always wanted to live there. And one of my friends, her church was having all these troubles and stuff, and like how money was the focus and keeping tradition. And they had really died down from the heart of worship. And I believe that worship is the central point of the church. And churches are starting to stray from that, it seems like. That they feel like money is the main thing, or large numbers of people. But I will always believe that worship is the center point of the church. And I want to create a church that is truly worship-centered. That's why, and I've partnered, well, not partnered because it's not an official thing yet, but me and about 4 or 5 friends have really been praying about it and doing a lot of work to make it happen. So if you talk to me in my spare time, I'll probably mention the church and everything about it because I love it so much. Right now, God is really teaching me to trust Him fully. I try to make things happen for myself, which everybody does, but I always try to go the extra mile to make it happen and don't put it in God's hands. I mean, I still need to try hard at stuff, but I still need to put it in God's hands. That's what I'm doing with this church is I am saying, I'm here, Lord, lead me, I will go. And I'm hoping that it ends up in the church in Colorado one day. If you'll notice, I'm doing this video in separate segments because I really cannot think this much to put everything in one long video, so I've just split it up and take notes each time about what I'm going to say. That first segment, I hit it hard on my personal life of my testimony in a way. Actually, I never hit my testimony. It's a quick thing. Actually, it's my continuous life is the testimony is what I believe. But how I came to know Jesus, I was like 7 or 8. I've been raised in a Christian family my whole life. And I was in the car. I remember what road I was at, what friends were in the car. And I was just like, hey, I want to accept Jesus. It was the most random thing, but it was pretty awesome. And then ever since then, I've just been continuing to grow closer to Him in my life. And I say that's as strong a testimony as somebody who overcame drugs and alcohol and sex and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's my quick little testimony. Now, the fun, witty stuff. I'm witty, like I said. I will make the most stupid humor-ass Chad. You'll laugh at how dumb it is, but I'll give you a laugh. That's all that matters, in my opinion. I'm a big movie buff, actually. Avengers, if you haven't seen it, go see it right now. I'm a huge superhero Marvel fan. Hulk, Iron Man, is the best. I really don't know. It's a toss up, but all of them are awesome. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars. I'm huge into action trilogies or series. Star Wars is my all-time favorite though. My favorite music. I'm a pop punk kid. I don't know why. It's really girly music, but I like it a lot. All Time Low is probably my favorite band. I know not really the best guys to look up to, but I love them. I also love Mayday Parade, Go Radio. Jason Lancaster is my hero. Besides Joel Houston of Hillsong. Hillsong United is my inspiration, my favorite band. I've seen their live in Miami DVD like 4 times. I've seen them twice. They're my inspiration to write and play worship music. Joel Houston is such a wise man, and I've got my inspiration from him. And the long hair is, he has long hair, so why not? Maybe I'll get some Joel Houston in me if I get long hair like him. Like I said, I love snowboarding. I'm from the South, which is weird, and I love snowboarding. I hope if I do get to move to Colorado, I'll be on the slopes every day. I'm not at the church working and ministering to people because it's so fun. It's so freeing. Yeah. I love cliff jumping, hiking, any outdoorsy stuff. I'm all down for it. I was actually supposed to go today, but I had to turn it down because I had so much camp stuff to do. I had to make this video. I had to study a little bit, push some of the songs for it. But it was worth it because this is way more important. I've recently became a huge soccer buff. I watched a little bit of the Men's World Cup 2010 when Landon Donovan scored that awesome 91st minute goal. I got into it big then. And then last year in the Women's World Cup, whenever we got to the finals, I got huge into it. Alex Morgan and Abby Wambach were like my heroes, which is weird, but they were. I went to go see them in Kennesaw play and fell in love with the sport. And I've been into it ever since. I watched USA get killed by Brazil last night 4-1. It was awful. But maybe we can make a run in the 2014 World Cup. Football is probably my favorite sport, though. Actual American football. I'm a huge Tennessee Volunteers fan. Talk about college football with me all day, and I can hold the conversation with you the whole time. I absolutely love it. I'm a pretty big NFL fan, too. It's not my favorite because college is college football, and you can't beat it. But NFL, I'm a huge, I used to be a Titans and Falcons fan just because local hometown area kind of thing. But whenever Tebow went to the Broncos, I fell in love with Denver. And then I had the thing about I wanted to move to Colorado and start a church there, so I love Denver even more. But then Tebow left to the Jets, and I still love Denver. I don't like the Jets. I'll always stay with that. I'm a Denver fan at heart right now. What else do I have? I hate baseball and basketball. They're so boring. The seasons could not be any shorter or longer. I don't know what I'm supposed to say there, but they're so long. Baseball plays 162 games, and it annoys me so much. I love the hammock. I just jumped that quite really fast. But I love the hammock. If you've looked at my Facebook, about 90% of my pictures are me in my hammock laying upside down and my hair just flying all over the place. But it's so relaxing. It's awesome. Get it, Are so cool. Alright, here's my last bit. I've always been sort of the leader in all the positions I've been in. Leader, worship leader in my church. I do a lot of the stuff in my youth group, but I'm always leading it. And this summer, I'm stoked to see how it is to sort of follow. Because I'm not the worship leader, I'm playing drums, I'm just in the band. And I'm following behind Mary and Kat and all them. And I'm just stoked to see how it's going to be like to not be in that leadership position and just sit back and watch them lead and watch us follow them and lead the kids. I'll still be leading a little bit. But yeah. I'm so stoked to see how God's going to work through us to get to these kids. Every night I've prayed that we will grow closer as a community and that we'll grow closer to these kids. But most importantly, I've been praying that God will work through us to grow in these kids' lives, that He will be a part of their lives, and that they'll grow close to Him, and that we'll grow close to them and to Him. Man, that's a lot of weird words to say together. And then, and then we'll also learn to see what worship is truly like, and that we can be a Christ-like community and spread His love. I'm sorry it's so short. My video's short. just a quick rundown of my life. If you have any questions about me, ask me. I'm an open book. It's almost sad. I'll tell you anything about my life. It's not sad. That's awesome, I think. It's better late than never. Camps, we have to be there in 4 days, and I'm doing my video now. But, yeah, it happens. I'm sorry it's this late. I completely keep forgetting in chats, like, do it. And I'm like, I'll do it tomorrow, and it's tomorrow and I don't do it, but now I did it. I'm so stoked to meet all of you. It's going to be an incredible summer. I can't wait to grow closer to you, to just be with you every day, and be like brothers and sisters and a Christ-like community. And Tyler, I'll see y'all in about 7 days. Deuces. Why did I do deuces? That's so... I'm dumb. Bye.